So, what was the first music video that aired on MTV on August 1st, 1981? Not Brian. Do not read it.
It was definitely.
It's the perfect song to be the first video on MTV.
Is it the Dire Straits song?
Nope.
What is it then? Out of Metallica.
Oh, no.
1981.
Prince.
1981. I guess Prince was around in 81.
Sonny and
Prince
Cher.
was around and short. What?
Michael Jackson.
No. So you were running it. The video killed the radio star by the Buggles.
Oh, okay.
It's a perfect song.
That is a fitting
little
song.
tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
It didn't necessarily kill the radio star, but it more, I guess, more or less enhanced the radio star.
Yeah. It gave
Video
it another,
enhanced the radio star.
Gave it another platform.
Sure.
That's
I
less
would-
catchy though.
I wonder if someone ever studied, like, did ugly musicians stop after MTV? Like, because on the radio, no one would know what you look like, right? You could sound great.
That's
and
why Reagan lost to JFK because
Exactly.
they started televising the debates.
Exactly.
and
So
they're like,
I wonder if that happened with
Reagan.
not Reagan.
Nixon.
Nixon.
Nixon. Yeah.
And people were like, "I'm not voting for this creepy-looking guy."
The creepy, sweaty guy.
Yeah. Apparently he was sweating a lot, right?
He was
Yeah.
sweating a lot.
Yeah, so I wonder if that happened with artists. Like, was there a drop off in ugly artists after MTV debuted?
Not for metal, because those are
No.
weird-looking dudes, man.
Sure are.
Yeah.
Sure are.
Yeah. I think that's an interesting question. Over the course of the next 15 years, MTV acted as a conduit for musical exploration.
Anyway, so Dan, what is, like, when you think of MTV? What are, like, some videos that pop into your head? Is just like,
Oh, Laura Branigan.
okay,
I think of Madonna, of course. Like, you just think of, like, really weird... Tina Turner, The Police. Definitely early metal. Like Quiet Riot, Twisted Sister. Because that was, like, it was all rebellious. It was all new. And then when it came on there, it was, like, shocking. Because you had, like, Family Ties on one channel.
Mm-hmm.
And then you flip over and you see, like, Twisted Sister. And it was so different.
That started the whole. Was it? It contributed to the whole. Like in the late '80s, early '90s, parents.
the
the legislation.
PMRC, the Parents Media Resource Center, I believe.
Is that the Al Gore thing?
That's Al Gore's wife was a big part of that. Yeah.
Tipper Gore.
Yeah, with the parental advisory stickers on CDs and that. But yeah, that all started partly on MTV. People felt like their kids were being exposed to these deviant ideas.
Yeah, sure.
I
via
turned out
MTV.
okay. I mean, I couldn't wait to turn on the...
Did you just do the
Did you just give a gym to the camera?
Did you get that on camera?
You turned out all right.
I turned out okay. I mean, like, some people would disagree that if I turned out okay or not. And they're not my friends.
Yeah, so by the time that I was watching MTV, it was probably less rebellious than it was when you were watching it. But like some of the videos, the Smells Like Teen Spirit video, Nirvana, like that was a huge video that changed kind of MTV and society.
No,
you know?
whoa. That was 1992. What
Yeah.
were you doing prior to that?
Playing
VH1?
playing Little League and watching VH1 and cartoons and stuff. I don't know. I was 10 in '92. I feel like that's an appropriate age to be watching MTV.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know. My mom was very strict with the MTV thing. Like when Poison came out with their new album in 1986, 1987, and like we were all freaking out. And then you had Run DMC coming out with their album, and then the Beastie Boys talking about all sorts of just bad stuff.
Yep.
With
You gotta fight.
you gotta fight for your right, yeah. So
And
I was like, maybe 9, 10.
I remember Intergalactic being
Okay.
a great music video.
Yeah, Beasties.
Yeah.
The giant robot coming down from space.
Viacom, like any nice household name, saw how to make money with this, and they bought the brand, right? And they acquired the entire enterprise, and then had offshoots, just like Australia, MTV Brazil, MTV Europe, MTV Moon, MTV Uranus, in Uranus. MTV2. Now, MTV2 was what? It was like an alternative.
Yes, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's when MTV started showing stuff like The Real World and whatever. MTV2 was supposed to be the just music videos part.
So yeah, that's when I started getting on board. Was
Okay.
around the proliferation of like reality TV, MTV.
It even had impact on the presidential election. So in 1992, the presidential election and its coverage was widely credited with helping one Bill Clinton win the presidency. The political coverage was geared towards younger voters and helped them engage in a new generation of voters.
Rock the vote.
Rock the vote. Yeah,
Yeah.
it changed the trajectory of the next 8 years.
There was a lot on MTV that was just weird.
Yeah.
Like, there was
This
space
is experimental.
there was space for weirdness on television. Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that you can't see anymore on television, but you can get that on the internet, so there's really no reason for it.
I mean, in some ways, I think MTV was like the proto-internet in terms of pop culture stuff, where you'll be on Twitter or whatever kids use nowadays. I don't know. I sound like the oldest man in the universe right now, but I don't know what kids use.
Kids,
yeah.
get off of Twitter.
Kids are on Friendster today, and so something funny happens, and then it's everywhere. But that's MTV. A video would debut, and a couple days later, you'd see it 20, 30 times a day. It was just played constantly.
Sure. But MTV today is a shell of what it used to be, apparently. It's just mostly shows.
Yeah, it's reality TV. Pimp My Ride, Date My Mom.
Date
Celebrity
My
Cribs.
Mom.
Enjoy My Mom, thanks.
These are all probably canceled shows.
Are they real shows? Pimp My Mom?
No, that's Pimp My Ride and Date My Mom. Although Pimp My Mom would probably be a great show.
It would be a great show. Yeah.
Do killer numbers today.
And